it's Jax who had a really good game. Former Laker Jay Huff, scoring duo in the NBA for a heartbreaking loss last night in Denver. Once again, they were in the game against the Nuggets and couldn't prevail at the end, looking for the dunk to start the game, and Jay Huff was back there to break it up.
Yeah, Jay Huff read that play. He knew what they like to do off of that screen, and he was there to stop it.
Huff for three. Boy, he'll play well on both ends of the floor. I'll tell you what, he played, what, a handful of games for the Lakers, but he is a mainstay right now in Indiana.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how many dunks Jay is going to get tonight.
Rui! Nothing but net baseline. He's going to get more looks again tonight. He's back in the top 7 in the NBA as far as three-point shooting after a good effort last evening. In the midst of a road trip, the Pacers, they still got 2 more after this. That was a brick, was it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, we heard that one. Now for the free throw line, that's much better.
That's how you follow up your brick.
That's Andrew Nembhard. Of course, went to Gonzaga for a couple of years. Actually played with Drew Timme of the Lakers with the Zags. Drew Timme, the all-time leading scorer in that school. Bounced out of Hayes. Kick it out to a wide-open Luka. The Don is on the board.
And that might be the first.
With confidence right now, Jackson Hayes. He's directing traffic on defense right now on this end of the floor. Siakam.
Looks like the Lakers are in a zone here.
Out now to Jarris Walker. He's going to try a triple. Rebound right into the hands of Doncic. Luka looks to attack. Goes into a bit of a dance out on top. There's that step back from 17 feet. Rebound's going to be taken by number 23. That's Aaron Nesmith. He's now the trailer, and he comes in, and a foul will be called. Driving over Jackson Hayes. Tough shot that time, and it's knocked down by Nesmith.
Nesmith, he recognized that Jackson Hayes was going to go up to try to block it, so he had fair warning to elevate.
Yeah, Nesmith, one of those guys, he's being bothered by an ankle and a back. He's got some issues, and they take it away with Nembhard. He's going to challenge Reeves, and he scores.
Now, flat angle passes, and you've heard me talk about those a lot. When you're exchanging guard to guard, your angle for passing has to be better.
Now, Rui's got his second field goal, Stu. That flat-angled shot from straight away. Here comes Siakam. Remember, many years up in Toronto, and that's nothing but net from mid-range.
Well, both teams scoring seemingly at wheels. So, again, we got a lot of game left. Some team may decide there's 2 ends to the floor.
Now, Siakam came back and scored 20-plus against the Clippers after sitting out a bunch with an injured wrist. Rebound Jay Huff. He's tied up for a moment, but then muscles it away from Reeves. Pacers, they've only won 15. They won 52 last year, and as mentioned, went to the finals, game 7. Good pass by Huff, baseline move, foul Lake.
Look at this.
And there's a dunk by Huff.
And that's one.
Full of dunks. Bounce it now to Rui. We have yet to play 4 minutes, first quarter here from Los Angeles. Good catch that time by Jax, had a little steam on it. Taken up by AR. Reeves launches off target, and Huff controls it. Jay Huff was a national champion at Virginia, where he's there for 4 years. Oh, down goes Reeves. Ball spins around and comes out. Motorcycle in a motor drone.
Austin can't figure out why the whistle didn't sound.
Not a whole lot of whistles yet here in this game. Smart bounce. They swing it. Luka, 3. Yes, sir. Magic.
When I see 4 quick passes around the perimeter, I really like it because it really makes the defense shift quite a bit.
Now, last time these 2 teams saw each other, remember, it was the LeBron tip-in on the miss by Luka for the game winner. Here's a block underneath. Luka had 34 in that game. A thriller. Lakers swept the season series last year. Oh, Marcus was going behind his back, then just stumbled down. Now it's a 5-on-4 the other way. Power play time for the Pacers. Lakers can break. Leaking out. He actually never came all the way back to Smart. He can't hit the 3. Boy, he had a couple of good looks last night, didn't he?
Yeah, they had a couple down the stretch that obviously didn't fall.
Yeah, they were open. Here is Siakam underneath. They're going to keep going down. It's end-to-end right now. Reeves goes right around Jay Huff. who then recovers. Down goes Reeves again. 2-on-1, stolen by Luka, who wants it. Lakers do. Doncic all the way, scores!
To the offensive side, right over top of Jay Huff.
At the other end, they lose Siakam. They were slow getting back. And
Pretty much going where they want to go, and that's not what you want to do defensively.
Lakers with the basketball. They're down by 2. Again, they had that 3-game winning streak snapped just last night. Up to get it is Rui. He's in the corner. Still plenty of time on the clock, but he's sort of boxed in there. Now he's going to try a baseline jump shot a la LeBron from there. Now it's going to be taken by Siakam into the front court. Corner jumper. Weak side rebound. Oh, Jay Huff just wanted it more than blew a layup. Boy, he shot that hard from right up. 7 games in a row, Indiana. Brooklyn, by the way, he had a scoreless effort in their last game against the Clippers. Slam dunk champ, remember, back in 2022. Fly by Hayes. Huff all the way. Score it. Boy, he's made some good moves.
Yeah, Jackson Hayes ran him off the three-point shot.
But at the other end, rim running, and they steal it away from Hayes. Remember, the Lakers are shorthanded with bigs tonight. No Ayton, no Kleba. All the way, could be an offensive foul. It is! First of 5 in a row at home. And after tonight, in this 11-game stretch, a whole bunch of teams that are going to be going to the playoffs and are at 500 or better. How it goes? It doesn't go. How about this right now from Jack in the Box?
Hot Ness is back with spicy jalapenos, onion rings, and gooey pepper jack.
Hard Reeves, Timmy, Rui, and Luka. Missed free throw. That's what killed the Lakers last night. Ton of free throws for Denver. They were, what, a -18 at the free throw line.
Yeah, the whole idea is to play defense without fouling.
And they did not do that. Everything else was pretty much even. Here's a shot on its way, mid-range. Oh, hit the boards hard that time was Drew Timmy. Give him credit. He was aggressive. He went to get that basketball. Luka goes around one, confronts another, can't score. Had it right there hanging on the rim. Remember, Luka is 1 technical away from being suspended. He's got 15 on the year. He will have to behave himself.
Yeah, Andrew Nembhard, though, that time just found an open alley and really took advantage of it.
Rui, good ball fake. He's going to go to the rim and throw it down. Get it. So they've got a whole lot of incentive to be in the bottom 4, and they're pretty comfortably in it right now, to be honest. Walker nearly travels. Whoa. Stu said he traveled. The Lakers are down by 4. Remember, they got off to a horrible start last night, 11-0. Never led in the game. Had a chance to tie late. Reeves, that's an error. When he was here, I'll tell you what, Zublaka, he might play before the season's out. That's what Rick Carlisle said. He has not been shut down for the season. Baseline short. Vando, just in the game, gets the rebound.
Well, the Lakers went to a zone and gave up an offensive rebound.
Kennard with the right hand scores. He's having a... Shepard missed the 3. And Luka deliberately bringing it in. He's in no rush. Quarterbacking, he's eyeing the defense right in front of him, trying to lose Walker, bumps into him, he's underneath one way, then the other, then the foul. Boy.
Consistent basis.
And what did I say? He's on a string, 3 in a row, making 4 straight under 30. He could get there by halftime. As AR
to make the play.
Lakers 7-1 in 3-pointers made already in this game. Kennard, no. Tap, no. He's underneath once, twice. Oh, Jay Huff. Huff has started 13 of their last 14 games. That's tap. Hustle play by McConnell. He takes a dive and he says, I'm okay. You guys just go. Now he's hustling back. He was giving them the hand signals. Really good. Free throw time. That's Quentin. You can receive the support you need 24/7 by visiting dmh.lacounty.gov.
Cut down to a 6-point lead here after the Lakers had a 10-point advantage.
Indiana's biggest lead was 5 early on in this game. Reeves Kennard was going down the middle, didn't opt to give it to him. Instead, Vando, open, Jake, corner. He's got to get his
air ball.
Yeah, he's got to get his shot going.
Well, his confidence is really shot.
Like you were
now.
saying last night, it's in his head right now.
Yeah, it really is.
McConnell in deep, great pass, good dive, and the score. Reeves right back to LaRavia. Austin, and a foul's going to be called. So still the team leader in steals, so he's certainly making his presence in the box tomorrow. Lakers will have the day off tomorrow, and then Nick was reporting that to us. DeAndre Ayton had a little bit of a knee, still out. So a couple of bigs and LeBron unavailable tonight.
They switch big little again. See if they go inside to Huff, but no, Huff's out on the perimeter.
Now Siakam's got Kennard in front of him. Huff's going to try a three. That hit the back iron, and Luke Kennard, he's thrilled to be wearing the Lakers across his chest. Says it doesn't get any bigger than this. Truly is showtime when you wear the purple. Number one of the second quarter. Reeves controlling, and it gets away. A dangerous pass. And they do still, but LaRavia takes it right back and scores.
Nice ball fake.
Garbage.
Nice ball fake, though, by Jake. After he got it back, did a nice ball fake for an easy shot.
Pascal Siakam crosses over, kind of it goes, and it goes. Three-point opportunity, 24 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. The others, Giannis, Luka, the Joker, Jaylen Brown, and Embiid. It's good company.
Very good company.
39-34. You mentioned Marcus is in the game, gives it into Jax, and we're going the other way. They've been derailed by injuries. 17 players missing a combined 316 games. That's a ton. Long shot, rebound. That one is kicked inadvertently. They say play on, and the Pacers had it. Now the Lakers all by his lonesome. The Lakers up 41-34. We're 3 minutes into the second quarter. Jackson, McConnell leans in, can't score, box out, and rebound.
That's 6 rebounds already for Vandy.
In, 7 minutes? Forget about being a point-a-minute guy. The Lakers will take a rebound a minute for him every night of the week.
You get a rebound a minute, you're doing a great job.
That one is deflected by McConnell. Not a great pass or decision by Smart. 2-on-1. The transition dunk by Jana. Marcus way out on the logo. Reeves could have a pick from Huff. That one is going to be an out-of-bounds kick in the NBA. Currently, by the way, Denver, remember they were playing the Knicks tonight? They're down big, and I mean big, in that game in the Mile High City. Leaning in is Reeves, who scores.
Lakers up by 7. Is Luka about to check back in? Wow, nobody's there.
So Shepard will let.
No?
Ben Shepard went to Belmont, not the racetrack. The university. Oh! Jackson! 2-hand slam. 9 points. Ties his Laker high. Last 12 games, he's averaging nearly 10 a game. Huff lets it go from the corner. Another rebound for Vanderbilt. Doncic. He confronts Huff. Backing up a little bit. Oh, he'll take a very contested three-pointer. Very good. McConnell. He was able to run an extra step there. Obi in the corner, short. He was running the other way. He had an opportunity maybe to get his own rebound, but they get it anyway. Then he tried to go down the lane. He bounced, Toppin. Cup. Another slam dunk for him.
Part of a zone is in the middle, and they put an easy one.
Shooting 43% Indiana. Lakers at 50% here in the second quarter. Luka, can he get hot again inside the free throw line? So Doncic gets his first bucket here of the quarter. Again, he sat out the first, 4 or 5 minutes of it. Nembhard. Straight away, just inside the top. Nembhard has played a part in some game-winning activities in 4 out of 5 against this squad, and both of them last year. A good move by Reeves, created just.
Look how quickly they're in the operational zone.
Obi very quickly, front zone. Nembhard, he fooled Marcus Smart. Oh! Everybody enjoying that one. Woo! Reverse dunk.
We only have one possession game here.
Luka three. Luka three from the outside for Doncic.
27 now for Luka.
He's going to top 30 in this half. Nembhard down the middle again, and another play. Kennard, and there's a foul by Nembhard out on top. Doncic, let's get you who's on the floor for Indiana. You are caught up. Team fouls, 4 for the Pacers, 3 for the Lakers. 5:12 remaining, second quarter. Doncic. Lakers currently in 6th in the West. Doncic to beat the clock. They had no shot this year. Pacers, again, they lost in the NBA Finals in 7 games. Walker. Huff, he's open. Walker took that right away from Luke.
Yeah, just because you're open doesn't necessarily mean you take a shot. Depends on where you are.
Yeah, Doncic bumped into Walker. He'll shoot it. Big time. Not there. Front of the rim. Then the backboard. Once again, it's Toppin. Obi.
Lakers have 8 3-pointers to only 2, but the Lakers are only up by 4.
Strange math. Nembhard. Little on big. Rising fire. Short again. Oh, Marcus Blake show.
Only because Toppin mistimed his jump.
Lakers a +1 in rebounds. Smart can't hit, so all of them nearly as efficient here in the second quarter as they were in the first when Luka was on fire. Walker huffs in the lane a long time, but he gets it and shoots it.
Giving up quite an advantage.
Now 2 players in double digits. Luka 27, Jay Huff with 11. 2-point game. Kennard, corner. That's what he gets paid for. Exactly right. Kennard. He opens up a 5-point advantage. Jarris Walker. Toppin was there, but Kennard stepped in front of it.
Yeah, that was Luka that tapped the ball.
Kennard comes back the other side, looking to see if anybody is running down the lane. Gonna lob it to Jackson Hayes, who lays it up and in. First injury still bothering Indiana. Oh, Jax almost threw it down. Different when you come to Crypto.com arena to see a game, doesn't it? Don't miss you. After those games, Lakers will be on that 6-game, 11-day road trip, which includes a couple in Houston to start it off. Boy, flashing into the lane and getting
A 4-footer.
Now Doncic gets held before he can shoot. Nuggets would be half a game ahead of them. Doncic. There's that mid-range, in and out.
To have Nembhard, who's a fine defender, but just gives up too much size to Luka.
I heard a couple of fans chat.
Well, of course.
Has it on the outside. This would help. That one nearly went up. Pacers again tied for the 2nd worst record in the NBA. It's been a lost season for them. Played 4 games for the Lakers when he was on a 2-way contract. 8 to shoot. So Nembhard just, it's a step to the left. Down. Reeves surveys the floor as he brings it in the attacking 47. Still with the left-handed dribble, boy, worked his way and scores.
You know, again, going against a real tough defender, too. Nesmith is a tough guy to beat one-on-one.
Huff, really good start to the month from 3-point range also. Working it is Jarris Walker. Kind of it goes, doesn't go. And they had a back-to-back in New York, and they beat the Knicks in overtime. So they won 2 in a row. That's the last time they were Kia. The bottom. They're just aiming towards next year when Tyrese comes back to lead the squad. Between the legs, back and forth. Here's Luka. He's down low, off the window, not there. On the deck is Siakam. Trying for 3, not there. Huff really dribbled it out of bounds, kept it going. They got a fresh 14. Siakam, kind of it goes. It doesn't go in. And Pacers certainly qualify for that. You know, they only have 13 wins this year over winning.
Go a long way to tell about this Laker team.
Yeah, where they're at. Trust me, we all are.
Trying to figure out the consistency factor, number 1.
Yep. Hayes. He's made 2 threes this year. I got a great stat for you, Steve, that you're going to laugh at. I'll tell you in a minute. Here is Doncic. That's short. And taken by the Pacers. Running the floor. Siakam. Huff for 3. The big guy. He's got it. There's a lot of good three-point guys in this league. Again,
I was rooting.
was sent a stat that Jackson Hayes is the best three-point shooter in the league with multiple tries this year. He's 2 for 2. Made both. That's called a small sample size, folks. Here is Reeves. Got it. March, well over 50% from 3. As I'm trying to answer your question, and with 7.5 to go in third quarter action, Indiana's got control of it. That one is run right into Reeves. Has not taken one. And Luka is 6 for 12 from Nembhard's 9 double-doubles this year, 7 of them since January. Doncic. Little physicality out on top. Now tries to get to the goal. Here he is underneath the rim, short. Here he is flying into the front court. Bounce now left wing. Could be a charge. It is. Free throw line with the Lakers leading by 10. Youth will hone their basketball skill Laker way at Camp Lakers, presented by UCLA Health. ThisSump.com/Camp Lakers.
Well, Luke Kennard just came in to replace Austin Reeves, who picked up his 4th foul.
8 points, just 3 for 10, and hasn't hit a 3, so a bit of a struggle for him. Luka now with the basketball and 31 points to his credit. Jackson Hayes was the starter tonight. Siakam playing defense on him. Doncic, he's alone on an island with Huff. Huff was not buying what he was selling right there. With 1 on the clock, Marcus.
Point line. Look at this, another busted play.
Yeah.
Put him in the middle.
Through the third. Doncic. Nembhard falls down after that minimal contact. Luka, weak side rebound, says thank you, as it was tapped right to him. Off of the hand of Aaron Nesmith. Backing up is Rui. Is he going to turn and shoot?
Of course.
And it's right here from 10 feet. And off, not a lot of ball movement during that time down the floor. Siakam drives out. Again, the bounce out to Nembhard. Straightaway push. And Luka's got the rebound. Long lead for Rui. He's got it underneath.
And immediately two-hand chest pass the length of the floor.
5 assists, 7 rebounds to go along with his 31. Rui has 13. Nembhard turns, misses. Leads the Lakers tonight. In fact, he leads everyone in rebounding tonight. Luke can't hit times on the break. Lakers get fouled. Luka makes a fine defensive play.
Very nice play.
Defense, offense, Doncic. Free throws coming. Pretty good night tonight, too. They've only turned it over 7 times here, past the halfway mark of the third quarter.
And a lot of those were early.
Available. Maxey had been seeing some key minutes off the bench.
And he'd been playing pretty well.
Yeah.
The last few games. So hopefully that back will cooperate with him.
Calm down.
No.
Now Luka's missed his last 5 field goal attempts, but there's more free throws. 4.5 to play in the third. Pacers trying to get back in this thing. Oh, Luka was there again and knocked it away. And Luka does it twice. He knocked it free, then he blocked it, taken by Kennard. So all of a sudden, steals, 2 blocks, 33 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. He's a fantasy player's dream, is Luka Doncic. And of course, if you want your team to win, Laker fans love having him on their side. Here is Luka. There's that split of the defense. He does catch, shoot, Jake.
Another air ball.
Yeah, it didn't hit the rim. Now Arabia 1 for 3 tonight, 0 for 2 from beyond the arc. Jackson lets it fly. And Jake's got the rebound. 14-point lead. Biggest lead has been 15. Yes, Indiana did lead early when there were 3 quick lead changes. Doncic rides it all the way to the rim. Is out late.
I got a random question for you.
Okay.
In a minute.
All right. Here comes Siakam, couple of big steps, and he scores. Here's an impressive stat for Luka, Stu, and you will agree with this. Most 40-plus games in the NBA this season. Luka has 10, the Ant-Man has 9, so Luka leads the NBA in 40-plus games. McConnell all the way to score.
Back-to-back turnovers and back-to-back hoops, and it's down to 15.
Down to 15. What did we say? A dozen would be the mark for maybe Luka to come back.
That was close to, I said
Preschool,
random.
elementary.
Yeah, elementary is good enough.
Oh, it is another turnover. That question can wait. But they can't score. They had a 2-on-1. The trailer, Shepard was there. Vando nearly knocked down a three. They battle underneath, taken by LaRavia. He's going to go up with it and score.
This is got the next.
Yeah, just hold that thought.
Next free throw.
Yes, I went to school. Siakam scores his points per game. He has already done that, surpassed 24, which means he has 26. Kennard finds himself wide open at the free throw line. Not going to miss it.
That's a nice play. 18-footer.
Yeah, double digits again for Kennard. Boy, he's been consistent. 13 games now. He's been between 7 and 16 points for the Lakers. Just put him right in that zone every single night. You know what you're kind of going to get. Three-pointer goes down on the shot by, Vando. He sees the rim, can't score, gets it back, just building up that rebound total.
They missed it on.
He's got 8.
Forget my shooting percentage.
Well, and he probably would have wanted to score because he's got a big fat 0 right now. He would love to get on the board and scratch on the glass tonight. 8 boards, has 3 assists too. Oh, he has 2 points. He has 2 points.
Just scored.
It's just, of course, that's what I'm saying. He needed to get that. Yes.
What was your favorite time of day? Not necessarily your favorite class.
Recess?
How'd you know I was going to ask? No, I'm serious.
Recess.
Recess obviously was.
Any professor or teacher is going to love it. It's going to be hard to fail you if you do that. Thank
Really?
you. Show up.
Find-
That's 90% of the game right there. Showing
Wow.
up.
Wow.
That's philosophy right there.
The secret to
Show
the
up.
secret to earning your degree.
Showing
just
up.
show up.
You got to try a little bit.
Oh, well, you didn't say that.
Yeah, well, like just a little. Here is McConnell.
That's a sad commentary for you.
What? Just showing up?
Don't even taking it serious.
Oh, I took it seriously. I got a degree, Stu. University of Southern California.
It's not whether you got one, it's whether you earned one.
Oh, I totally did. Didn't make the dean's list. Here's Smart, no pun intended. Here he is. Now to Reeves. On its way, he's got it.
Yeah, we didn't make the dean's list.
Yeah, here is McConnell. Out on top, long time ago. Bounced down low to Huff. Cross court, on its way. Going to be taken now by Kennard.
You know, Kennard is not a bad rebounder. There's been a number of games since he's joined the Lakers that he's had, some good rebounding games.
Underneath, Reeves goes right through Huff.
Turnover as the Lakers have their biggest lead
It is
of the game.
extended garbage time tonight. Extended.
This is garbage.
Yeah. Underneath. Oh, look out.
Oh, wow.
That's Mr. Floor who meets
Whoa,
on.
7th of the game.
All right, how about this right now? Reeves at the line where he's an 88%er. Remember, he had a 45-point game against Indiana last February. At the time, it was a career high. He surpassed that with a 51-point game against Sacramento this year in October. If you have forgotten, as that was the first couple of weeks of the season. Reeves. Here he is, going again. Hard to the hole, can't get it. Oh, McConnell, he saw that one coming. He did. Of good things to talk about tonight. Get you teed up for the Knicks on Sunday after their big win in Denver. By the way, Jamal Murray got hurt tonight in that game. Bounce, 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 in. Here's looking for a little revenge on New York after losing at the Garden earlier this year. Kennard backs up. Huff is on him. Little on big. 8 to shoot. This is a Kennard possession. And a Kennard basket. String music for Luke.
I guess Jay Huff didn't read the scouting report.
Guy's only been in the league for how long? Here's second best percentage in the history of the game. Luke Kennard as a career. Steve Kerr, number 1. Trying to weave his way through traffic. Oh, nobody stopped him. Austin said, yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it all the way to the glass.
Not only change of direction, change of pace.
That's a good drive. 1996, so another laugher going the Lakers' way. They've had a few in the last couple of weeks.
This is just, you can get into the paint.
All right, so with no LeBron tonight, you got 4 players in double figures, and Luka, who has been sitting here in the fourth, has 44. Kennard can't hit. We should see the end of the bench, I would think.
Well, so you think they'll let him foul out?
Wait, how many times you foul out?
Oh, I don't know. Honestly, goodness, I have no idea.
You're not Wilt, in other words.
No.
If you don't know, Wilt never fouled out of a game.
Never fouled out. When he got his 5th, he was more dangerous than he had 0. Well, there goes Austin. He's out.
You can enter your LA area nonprofit to win the Lakers Youth Foundation's Lakers.com. Lakers Youth Foundation, the official team charity of your Lakers. Again, Sunday's game will be on ABC only, and then we will see you next week when Minnesota is in town. That's going to be a big game in the first round of the playoffs last season.
Now, this is where Bronny's going to have to attack pressure, because this group here, they're putting a lot of ball pressure on the dribbler.
Kennard.
Oh, he's just feasting in the two-point land also as he scores yet again for his 15th point.
Long distance. That's Kobe Brown. 121-103, 4 minutes to play. Bronny, last few times he's graced the floor, he's played very well. Just hasn't seen a lot of action lately. Kennard underneath, inside out. Very fortunate to get it to Smart, who fires it up. That was a shot that you thought the clock was winding down the way he fired it up. Shoot it.
And he said he shot it and turned around. Thank you.
What fan has never, if they're sitting close enough, everybody in their lifetime has done that at least once. Shoot it. 3:48 left. Walker. That one settles in. Ooh, Stu, you wanted to know.